Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Gruggs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back once again, troops, legionnaires, any new recruits. Right in front of you, you see the Brother Knives F011 in D2 steel. I can't wait to put this to the test. What are you all carrying today? Once again, I have one of my favorite slip joints. This is the Brothers 1518 in VG10 steel. I love this blade. What do you all have? Veterans, active military, as always, just want to say thank you very much for your service. Enjoy the video. Quick specs, let's get it done so we can get to the mission. This is the Brothers model F011 drop point blade. Overall length is 8.66 inch. Cutting edge is 3.86 inch. Blade width is 1.08 inch. Blade thickness is 3 millimeters. Blade material is D2 at a Rockwell of 60 to 61 HRC. Handle width is 1.22 inch. Handle thickness is 0.87 inch. Handle material is a black micarta. It also does come in brown. The weight is 6.42 ounce. It features a full tang, lanyard hole, KYDEX sheath, and a tech lock. Another great looking blade from Brother Knife, man, the F011. Check this out, man. This is a nice looking blade. It's got a mid saber with a secondary bevel. It's really nice. 3 millimeter spine with some decent jimping. I kind of wish the jimping was a little bit more forward up here, but you have it a little bit towards the handle area. A generous sharpening choil, a small guard. Okay, we've got nice black micarta scales. It also has brown micarta scales, lanyard hole. What I like about this particular knife is that it has the screws, so in case they get loose out in the field, you could tighten them up without too much of a worry. Just carry a small tool with you. All right, there's the other side. Lanyard hole, a bit of a protruding tang, but other than that, everything is nice and flush all the way around. Full tang goodness. Okay, I did add the lanyard. It did not come with the knife. Just a pretty nice little package. Once again, I think this is a $30 knife, $29.99, D2 steel. Let's check out this sheath. There we go, man. One of my favorites, pancake. The only thing that the sheath is missing is some slots over here in the center. I mean, in the center of the eyelet holes, so that you know, you can add third-party options and just make it more versatile. However, this is still a nice sheath. Let's check it out on the other side. Just a standardized tech lock. Let's pop the knife in. Snaps in pretty good. Sounds pretty quiet. And it's staying in there, man. So good to go. Now I've got a decent sized log I wanna test this knife out with. We're gonna do the regular stuff, man. The regular testing that anybody might do outdoors. And if not, just enjoy the video. Pretty substantial branch over here. I'm hoping that it's going to do some justice. I'll cut it up, then I'll do a little bit of batoning and you know, feather sticks, and we'll take it from there. What else are we going to do? Right away, digging in, very sharp blade. One thing about Brothers Knives, they always come wicked sharp. I also like Brother Knives because they have a variety of steels for you to choose from. So, you know, if you don't trust the D2 for whatever reason, they've got the 14C 28N steel, which is pretty good steel, and I've tested it out. And they also have VG10, which is also great steel. And I just want to thank Brother Knives for sending me these awesome blades. I really do think that for the money, they are really great. And I hope that we can maintain a relationship because, you know, I genuinely do appreciate these knives for the price. And one other thing that I like to do is I like to show other people that they can purchase, you know, a decent budget blade and still get something worth its money. You could see it's making some nice cuts in here. So it's a nice solid piece of wood. It is green. I did harvest this just recently. Maybe dried for a couple of days or so, but other than that, I mean, it's just been cut down from the ground staff over here at the park. And anything on the floor is fair game. So, you know, I just grabbed this. This is just a nice piece over here, you know, a good presentation. And I just enjoy, you know, chopping and doing whatever I need to do with this stuff. Really good. Now, real quick, edge is looking good so far, okay? I have literally had budget knives, big Bowie blades, like Ridge Runner, for example. I started chopping something similar to this, and within 5 minutes, the blade started bending, warping, chipping. So this is why I do these chopping tests. Okay, so the handle, very comfortable. You know, I need a lanyard. It's a very well balanced blade. So you're definitely going to need to, you know, move your hands down the handle over here towards the rear. But you definitely need something to make sure it doesn't slip out of your hand. And you can see it's doing a good job, man. So let's keep on going until she's through. Now, I don't expect you to do this out in the field. This is a channel that tests out knives. And what I'm trying to do is give you an idea of how a knife performs doing a bit of abuse, so that if you do the normal use, whatever normal is to you guys out there who complain all the time, you know, at least those out there who are looking for, you know, some answers if a budget blade like this is going to be worth it. Well, here's your answer. I'm showing you. So it's a win-win, no matter who you are. Okay, we are looking good. We are getting through it. You can see those nice cuts that are going into the wood. I was way off right there, man. You know, definitely holding this handle is a pleasure. No hot spots, you know, no blisters on my finger. Just, I mean, the Micarta scales are just nicely done, man. Nicely machined. Bravo, brother. Bravo. And important enough, you know, they're grippy. You know, you may think that it's kind of smooth, but they're grippy. They're grippy handles. I hope everyone's having a nice afternoon. And, you know, I'm glad that I'm out here. It's a good stress reliever, you know? As always, using every part of the blade. Just making sure that lanyard is on me okay. It loosened up a bit, so let's get it on there tight and continue, because we are almost there, man. Awesome. Awesome. Before I finish chopping this up, I'm digging this mid saber. I don't know what it is about this drop point, but if you take a look, it is, to me, it's appealing, man. It is nice, and I like the way they did the grind. Just real nice blade. There we go, man. Awesome. Awesome. That was great. And no issues with the blade. Okay, check that out, man. Nothing, no chips, no warps, no dents. Awesome, just awesome. I think this knife can handle the V-notch batoning right through it. And, you know, I'm gonna give it a go. So if you wanna stick around, grab that popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and sit back and relax, man. Now, just so you know, I have this back here to keep my thing from rolling. All right, so no gimmick, just to keep it from rolling. Okay, nice notch right there, okay? Okay, nice and deep right there, man. All right. Beautiful. This is nothing more than to test out the edge to make sure it doesn't warp, chip, bend, etc. Okay? I don't care if you don't do this out in the field, for those out there who are complaining. I don't care. This is a test. And I think a pretty fine test. Nice. All right. Spine's holding up, edge is holding up. That's just some wood on there. Nice chunk. Beautiful, look at that. So far, it's like a chisel. Eating away. Those are some beautiful notches, man. Okay, we are all the way around. Check it out, man. All right, look at all these wedges here. Save that for the end of the video, but we are looking real good. That one I pounded on a little bit harder than I wanted to, but that's okay. So far, so good, man. I mean, there's so many people who talk about that this steel is old technology, and I don't know. I just don't get it. If the steel works, if it stays sharp, so what if it's old technology? It's D2 steel, 154 cm, 14C28N. I don't get it, man. If the knife is working, why complain? Especially if you can get it for a decent price. So far, so good. You see anything with this old technology right here? I don't see anything wrong. Pretty nice, right? Traditional drop point for 30 bucks. And if you're going to use this in a normal environment, just cutting up food, game, etc., this knife you could pass down for generations, right? That's assuming that you maintain the blade and you sharpen it properly and etc. There's nothing wrong with this knife at all so far, man. So I'm going to keep on going. Okay. Check it out, man. Batoning. Handles aren't loose. The edge is looking good. In fact, let me just pick up that piece of wood that just dropped on the floor. Okay. Let's see now. Look at that old technology, man. Whoa. Whoa. Still sharp. Can you believe it? D2 steel? That old technology is still sharp, man. How? How is that possible? Awesome, brother. Awesome. This is an awesome knife at a great price. Thank you. All right, we're going to do some more baton in here. Let's do the vertical. Let's make some kindling for, let's say, a firebox stove. Hit that tip. Whoops. Let's just keep going. Very nice. Did a good job. saber grind is doing a fine job. Okay, not pounding on it. Edge is looking good. Let's make this a little bit smaller, yeah? How nice and thin I made that. Just cutting through with ease. Perfect example, perfect example. Let me put this down and we'll work on these other different species of wood over here. All right, I have this drier piece. This is pretty green, but I have this drier piece over here. Let's test this one out. Oh yeah, nice and hard. Okay, good. You hear that cracking? But it's going through. Excellent. Excellent. It's kind of curious. On this dry stuff, still cutting up real nice. Let's keep going, man. I'll leave this piece. Let's cut up this one. So vertical batoning seems to be doing just fine. And that saber grind, doing the job. All right, fantastic. Let me put this down and we'll try some horizontal batoning with this piece right here that I cut up and batoned with. Okay, perfect for making feather sticks. Hopefully I won't cut myself this time around. I'm gonna go right through this knot. It's probably gonna take a little bit of time since it is a small blade, but let's see. Looking good. All right, you can see it's already split in the wood right behind the handle. Just being careful. You hear that cracking? Beautiful. Very nice. It's already cracked all the way through, so I'm probably going to have to start the other side. See that? Not bad, man. Unless, see, if this thing is ready to pry out. Nope, not yet. Okay, I don't want to hurt myself doing this, so what I'll do is I'll find where the crack is. See that? Put the blade there. Put the blade right there in that area and continue on. Just want to make sure I don't hurt myself. Perfect. Perfect. It's kind of split in the way, its own way. It's got its own mind right now, this wood piece of wood, so you know, always got to be careful. All right, she's splitting. I'm going to do the other side. See that split right there? It's going to go right where that split is. Perfect. I'm going to see if I could pry this open safely. All right, there's the fibers right there. Okay, now while I have this in front of you, cut right through. Nice, man. Nice. Okay, let's continue. I'll save this one. Save this one for the end of the video. And we will use this one. See if I can make some thirds out of this. I understand that vertical batoning is better, but again, I'm just testing things out. Nice. Still sharp too, man. Look at that. Okay, well, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me just keep making these little feather sticks. Nice. You know what? For those of you against batoning, there you go. There's another way. Awesome. Okay, just wanted to loosen this up. Let's take a look. There's nothing wrong with that edge, man. It's pretty good. Okay, now, I'll probably make other feather sticks off camera, but let's do some individual curls. This knife is so sharp. So for those budget conscious, rest assured, look at that. Rest assured, you're gonna get a sharp knife. You're gonna get an inexpensive, extremely functional, sharp knife in a decent steel that will be easy to sharpen out in the field, man. Look at that. Look at those fine, fine curls. All right, I'm going to process this down a little bit further. I don't want to bore everybody. And I'll make a nice feather stick for everyone. As promised, lots of kindling. Off screen though, you know. So let's see if I can make a nice feather stick for everybody. That's how sharp this knife is, man. And you know, the pounding that I gave this, the heat treat's good, man. The heat treat is good. So beautiful. Now this wood is green, but I got plenty here to keep on going. let this dry in the, you know, in the wind or in the air. You're ready to go in a little while, man. What a perfect example of, you know, a knife and how it can process. And you don't have to get anything expensive, man. This is pretty good. Ain't that a sight for sore eyes, man? Look at that. That's nice. So I did pry the bark off. I mean, it's green, so it's easy, but you know, just something else to show everybody here that you could use the tip to, let me do this safely now. Well, you could use the tip of the knife to pry the bark off. And some content creators use their bark, right, to put their wood, their fluff, their fat wood on the bark and then spark some stuff up. I guess, I don't know. Again, I'm not a bushcraft expert. Would you put food on here? Would you cut up food on here instead of, you know, something that bugs have been crawling around, birds have been, you know, doing their business on? I mean, is this something safe to put some food here, cut it up a little bit, some jerky? I don't know. I'm just rambling here. So yeah. Now, I just want to try a little bit of cross batoning, okay? I have this piece over here. And let's see if a little cross batoning, you know, how well it does with the cross batonings. Give me a second, I just got to pick up my baton. All right, so I'm going to do it right here by this knot, okay? It did it. I got no edge damage. Let me just, oh yeah, that's still cutting good. Right, so I guess if you, I don't know, for whatever reason, you need to do the cross batoning, it'll handle it. Awesome. I love it. This is a great knife. So check this out, man. I was doing this off camera. Just want to show you that this thing is just so sharp, man, and it's just doing what I want. It's so awesome. It's a powerhouse, man. This knife is a powerhouse. Cool, just cool. Let's test out the spine. So let's see if it will produce some fluff. Yeah, nice, look at that. That's really good, man. That's more than I expected, let me tell you. I'm even doing the flat part of the wood, not even an angle, but just the flat part, and it's definitely, you know, digging in there. Nice. Well, at least we know the spine is working pretty decent. Now let's try it on a little bit of fat wood here. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Good. Good, good, good. All right. I'm satisfied. I think that this spine would work just fine in sparking a ferro rod, and I'll grab it in a second, the ferro rod, and we'll test it out. In the meantime, instead of doing this towards the end of the video, all right, for some camp tasks, right? Cut up some plastic, paracord. We have a little paracord here. Perfect. And we have, let's see, we have some rope, right? Let's do a little push cut. There we go. Do it again. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, my belt. Okay. It's kind of small, so let me just do a push cut. Real nice. Good to go here, man. We're good to go. Let me not forget the ferro rod here. Yep, it sparks, man. You can see it's a sparker. So 30 bucks. Check. D2 steel. Check. Pretty nice. Oh yeah. Man, this knife is so good. I really enjoyed using this knife. This is another brother's knife that I have tested, and I've tested quite a few now that have kicked some ass. And this knife right here wants to go for more. Other brother knives, same thing, man. What a great, great blade. You know, thank you again, Brother Knives, for allowing me to test out your knives and proving to the world that you don't got to spend a lot of money to get yourself a good quality knife, even if it's in D2 steel, because there's nothing wrong with D2 steel. It works, as you could see. You know, this knife got some abuse and it came through with flying colors, man. And I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let everybody know about this channel. We are marching up to 8,000, man. So let's get there. Let's get there together. Really appreciate everybody. I want to bring awareness. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. At the end of this video, pause on the slides. Call those phone numbers, check out those websites, and seek the help you all have earned and deserved. Troops, Legionnaires, new recruits, once again, thank you. At the ready, hold the line. Take care.
Legionnaires!